Morning, everybody, and welcome to the TeamODZ Live. Bumbaleo daybreak.
Yes, it is. It's hump day.
We do 40 of those. And you should make Gerrie do 40 of those for not turning up.
Yes.
Got slow burn for us this morning before it leaves. Hey, good morning, Ben.
Hey, Ben. Yes, you inspired me yesterday to come home and start breaking up some thatch.
How many blisters have you got?
Well, I didn't even make it that far. I mentioned my talkative neighbor, right?
Yes.
Oh, he immediately, once I got out there, made a couple swipes. He came out and started putting around a little bit. Only took him about 3 minutes to make it over to me.
Well, the daffodils are out in France.
They are. But I did get the top section of my lawn done, so now I just need to continue my way down.
Have you done any of tour of Watopia stages, Ben? I'm thinking, maybe we can Watopia enough times. And I don't need to be in a dragon suit. Are we through?
I think I'm going to do a little extended ride to work tomorrow.
Ben will be doing tour of Watopia while we're doing ODZ.
Oh, yeah.
Remember these houses being here?
Now, is this new?
Yeah, they built those quick.
In 1 week's time. Oh, those first 200 spots always, it's always nice when it's over.
Yeah. Favorite tour of Watopia today, Ben? Other than Watopia, which route? Will you see Leonard? Yes, of course. Watopia stage one. Well, I guess it determines which class of cat you're riding. Cat A is triple flat loops. Cat B is Magnificent 8. Cat C is Tempest Fuji. Cat D also a Magnificent 8. Where's that extra road go?
That way. Is that the new route?
Yes, sir.
Or does that go, to the horrible place?
We keep on it. Where it goes. Lake. Squeaky bit.
Yeah, that's the one that goes to, out to the big climb.
Congratulations, you're finally free.
Yes.
To be the
Oh, I see where we are.
or change what you usually think. Either
I thought we'd come up the other way. The climb.
you could keep holding on to the dream you've been holding for oh so
I know where we are.
surrender to the way
Yeah, I'm early. It's early.
too fast and your feet kind of hurt.
Yeah, it's pretty much my Wednesday now. So far,
Keep walking,
woke up this morning and I just was like, wow,
keep walking,
I feel tired.
keep walking.
Even though I slept a good amount.
If I had $1 for every time that I needed the dollar, I wouldn't be
And then it didn't help that I sat down and ate breakfast instead of
eventually
getting up and doing something.
$1, so I might get close to losing my mind. Dollar bills shouldn't feel so nice, but if that's all you want, then kiss your interests and hug your stocks. Just do what you have to do to be alive, and if that includes hunting dollars, then you have your right. The most beautiful things in life are free, except for pizza. It's super sweet. It costs money, costs money, costs money, but other things are nice. Sunsets, the fresh wind in your face. Sunsets,
Yeah, so I had a pretty funny moment of
wind in your face.
being literal at work yesterday.
Funny, haha.
Well, I mean, it made me chuckle a little.
It's I had fun as well. I'll let you go first.
My my coworker, the one who I started the brewery with, Clay. I was talking about something that had to do with cleaning something better when he does it. Tends to be a common thread. And he said, "Who has the time?" Which then I looked at my watch and said, "I do. It's 11:58." And I said, "But anyway, yeah. So we should get that cleaned better." And then I walked off. And then I heard him laughing behind me, and I just kept walking. That was it. What was yours?
So we had pizza day yesterday for the prize for finishing the puzzle first.
Yep.
And so I was on a call straight away. So my team leader, she sits right next to me. She was telling us that I sent a GIF saying I want, and then a GIF of pizza dancing. And she planned to make cookies. And she said, "I didn't have time to make cookies last night. After work, we went to the horse barn for 2 hours, then practiced driving for 45 minutes. Daughter's testing next Monday. Ate dinner, walked the dogs, and still catching up with laundry from being away for a week." So I sent a child crying GIF saying, in response to didn't have time to make cookies. And then I said, "So how come you didn't make cookies? It isn't like you didn't have time." If she had a mouthful of coffee, she just sprayed it across the monitors. She laughed.
Nice.
Silverhorn here. He's on a CT bike. So we're getting draft off him. And we go to our 210 watt intervals. He's not going to get draft off us. I wonder if he'll stay with us.
There I go. The screens don't show the color anymore, do they?
What?
Screens don't show. What? Oh, yeah, they do. Never mind.
On the green now.
Makes sense. Wow, this guy has a very high FTP. Well, no, I guess that's about right, isn't it? He's 3 watts still in the blue zone. Never mind. He's normal.
He could leave us behind.
feel more winded than my heart rate says I am.
You'll recover on Adivas.
Sign up for that. Well, looks like we have a packed list today for Odivas.
List of what? Is that the
Of
collective name for a
French.
virtual cyclist?
Looks like we have, we have a few regulars showing up.
I know who's leading.
Is it a secret?
You get a secret. I don't know.
Megan, isn't it? Gotta be.
Yes, it
Megan.
is. You get it right first time. Well done. Normally quite a long, lengthy guessing game, that one. Hey, I haven't put my camera on for you, have I?
No.
Can you do that?
Sorry. It's
There you go.
good practice to talk to you while looking at the camera instead of you. Yeah, my heart rate looks beautiful. I feel like I'm tired. It's all right though. Today would be one of those days if I was doing the app where I'd be like, I don't know if I'm going to race today. Maybe I just get tired whenever I'm doing slow birds. It's just easy enough and just hard enough. Perfect. Yeah, so I went out to rake yesterday and noticed that there's already green grass coming up. So I don't think that was there the other day. I think that was just a yesterday improvement.
Yeah, the one before I'll be cutting the grass.
I couldn't imagine having a big lawn and trying to break up thatch.
Welcome to my world.
I was pretty shortly into it, and I was like, "Oh my!"
I used to
This
rent
is-
a detacher.
Yeah, that'd probably work better. Huh?
Yeah, I usually do it Easter weekend. There's a place that I rent from. Take it out Saturday night. Or if you take it out for 4 hours on Saturday afternoon, then you get to keep it all the Sunday as well because they're closed on Sunday.
Yeah. That's handy too, because then you can do that and then do your driveway afterwards.
What?
Was it like one of those like I don't even know what you would call them.
Pines?
Other than a speed trap. Well, I'm thinking of like the sweepers, I guess.
No, it's not a sweeper.
Oh, okay.
It's got metal tines inside of it.
All right.
You wouldn't want to run that on your drive.
Does
it collect it? No.
In a bag?
No.
Yeah. So
No, it just breaks it out.
Pushes it forward.
And you end up with big clumps of it across your yard, which you then have to collect. And then I just put my mower on a high setting with the bag on the back to collect it.
The sweepers are probably more for clearing near the road where you have a lot of road debris and stuff in your lawn.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Grace is up at 6:16 now.
What?
Yeah.
You didn't set her on.
Earlier and earlier.
You didn't set a clock an hour ahead for a joke, did you?
You'd think so. Lately she's been up really early. It wasn't that long ago that it'd be 7 o'clock and I'd start sending her messages. A busy one right now. She goes to school and then straight from school takes the bus over to the high school's athletic area and then does track and then gets picked up at around 4:30 and then at 5:30 she gets taken to cheer practice. Usually gets out of that around 7:30. Whole day. Best part is, it's not even things that we necessarily encourage her to do. She just decides to do it. It's almost time for the U.S. finals in Worcester sauce. I really hope that somewhere in Worcester they have the sauce neighborhood or something like that. What? I know. I was talking about you. She was reminding me that I'm not going to Worcester.
Talking about you, not to you.
I forget she can hear me over here. I can't hear anything. Ah. Yeah. It's unfortunate I don't like missing the events because they are fun while I'm doing them, or well, attending. I mean, like the parts where she's performing and some of the in-between parts, but by the time Monday rolls around, I'm usually pretty tired, so I don't mind missing out this one. I always get a video anyway. And I'll get more than enough of my share in Florida. Ah, it's warm in here. Whew, I'm used to it cooling down at night. There was no cool down last night. Stayed pretty close to 60 degrees all night.
Windows open all night last night.
Yeah, I would have done that if I would have known. I didn't even look. I saw that it wasn't going to cool down too much, but it said it was going to get down into the 40s. But and this morning it was 58 degrees when I got up.
$58 here as well.
Yeah, isn't that great? That's like the stuff you start seeing in June.
That's interval. Finished the lap at least. Maybe. Oh yeah, I was in for one. You know those dilemmas you have sometimes.
The what?
Those dilemmas that you have sometimes.
Oh yeah, yep.
Do I go to the bathroom before I ride or not? I'm wishing
This
I'd
is
gone
one
to
of
the
those.
bathroom before I rode, yeah.
I think Grace just went upstairs with a plate
Oh.
with her breakfast.
Not going back to bed, is she?
You know. But now I have to pay attention to make sure she brings the dish back down. One of those things I spent her entire lifetime teaching her, and then she turned 13 and gone. Well, that is to not leave plates in her room. Or to not even take them in her room.
Yeah.
It's all right. This is the natural way of keeping things exciting.
And have kids. You have kids and
Just
you
when they're-
expect them to do what you tell them to do.
Well, there is a moment at like 10 years old or so, I feel, where you're like, there, look at that, I did it, good to go. But
I succeeded
I
as
also
a
have
parent.
I do have two stepkids, so I was able to witness how that goes when they were teenagers, or the transition that takes place. But I would say, other than the dishes and leaving random things around, Grace is a good kid. I'm sure she'll figure it out one day when she has her own place. And then she'll probably get really good at it one day when she has kids. And then she'll wonder, well, why won't they pick up their stuff? And then the circle will continue.
Yep.
Que me dice si nos vamos donde nadie nos moleste y lo hacemos con locura como lo quisiste siempre. ¿Qué te parece si esta noche no lo
And the cocoa powder. Don't even get me started on the cocoa powder.
de aguantarnos? Si te quiero tú me quieres como la flor de los balcones.
That smell's actually just finally gotten out of the vacuum.
El mejor de mis amores, no hay ninguna como tú. Yo quiero bajar, quiero verte desnuda y que me digas a oscuras, quiero hacerlo una vez más. Y si te
I couldn't tell if it was good or not. Part of me was like, huh, it smells like cocoa. And the other part was like, oh yeah, but that's like cocoa and vacuum cleaner smell.
That's hair.
Not a good pairing.
dame tus besos, dámelo, dame tus besos que son míos. Después te vas donde tú quieras, pero quédate conmigo. ¿Qué te parece si esta noche no lo piensas y te atreves y dejamos de aguantarnos? Si te quiero
Yeah, so yesterday while I was raking up the thatch, or while I was starting to, I was moving rapidly because I knew it was only a matter of time before my neighbor Ron would come out. And
Big
then he
headphones.
came over.
Big headphones
Yeah,
are
so
good.
I need the biggest headphones possible.
Yeah.
Oh, he'll still. Maybe it's because I have earbuds in that they don't register to him. Maybe I should just get bigger ones. But he came over and started talking to me, and then he wanted to complain about. He owns a few rental properties around the area, so now he wants to complain about renters. And the whole time I'm going along with it, because it's been a little bit since we've chatted. But at the same time, I'm thinking, I don't care. I just want to rake the thatch out of my lawn. What do your rental problems have to do with me?
Get his email address
But
the next time you talk to him, so I can send him the link to the streams. And then he might get the message.
This is what you're going to work on. Is all of the people I talk about, send them all a link to the stream. Tune in every morning. You might be a star. You might be the subject. But yeah, so then he was just going on about. Right now is a weird time where costs have gone up, but he hasn't raised any of his rent charges, which I simply said, well, maybe you should. And then he was still going on about it. Really, in my head, I was thinking, probably time to sell those rental properties if they're causing that much stress, but where you got to go out and talk to your neighbor about it while he's trying to rake thatch off of his lawn. But when we started out, he said, oh, look at you out here being ambitious. And I was like, yeah, just trying to get it done real fast before Heidi gets back.
Well, in reality, you're only doing it because I did it the other day.
Well, yes.
So you're not being ambitious. You should have said,
No.
my friend Andy, he's the ambitious one. He did it the other day.
He's the ambitious one. I'm just following suit. He brought it up and I thought, you know what? That's a thing I never do. Maybe I should try that. So, but yeah, so I told him I was waiting for Heidi. So luckily that was the part where I was able to kind of get away. Because then eventually Heidi got back. And then he shortly thereafter said, all right, well, I won't keep Heidi waiting. And I said, all right, well, I'll see you. I thought to myself, oh, but you can keep me waiting. I'm the one actively raking up that shit. So yeah, eventually I'll get this done. I should just wait for Sunday morning when he's at church. And then just go out and know that I can do all my yard work in that 3-hour period.
I'll go out and start doing your yard work before he goes to church. And when he starts to, when he comes out to his vehicle to go to church, start talking to him, make him late for church.
Do the whole stand with your hand on the door, with my hand on the door and one on the top of the car.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, Ron, he's a very nice, talkative guy. At a couple points, I saw his wife looking out the window, eyeing the situation on whether or not if she should wrangle him in or not.
Do you not signal to her?
I was waving my finger. She didn't see it. Come on. No, at that point I was, because one thing that does happen he starts talking, I get into the conversation. So I do have a genuine conversation with him. But then after the fact, I'm like, well, now I didn't get anything done that I came out here to do.
Yeah. Well, congratulations, Rick.
Yeah.
You've now done 4 minutes of cool down at 2.5 watts a kilo, or nearly 3.
Oh no, yeah, mine's still going. I still have 20 minutes left. Oof.
30 seconds and
Oh,
we're
no.
done. I got a 25 here.
2 days in a row? Well, I guess there is ODVs after that.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my volume up a little bit.
Turn it up to 11. Hey there, Ben. Liking the stream. Whew. Well, workout done.
I don't believe it, Ben. I think Desmond Dillon said woof.
I don't even think they said woof. I think they just kind of looked up at Ben. And then put their head back down and went back to sleep again.
Yeah, most likely. That sounds more likely. I'd like to record my cat sometime when it's like the evening and I sit down to watch some TV real quick before I go to bed. And just his reactions. Like first he comes over, try to get my attention, which I will give him attention if he comes to me. Then all of a sudden he starts staying back away from me, starts meowing. And then the chaos starts. Then he starts knocking things over and sprinting across the house and jumping up onto the windowsill and banging the blinds against the window. And then he starts meowing and I'll look over. He'll be looking right at me with intense eyes. I'll be like, come here. And then he'll blink a couple times. And then go right back to it again.
I'm showing the horse. Got 25 here. Ben says it's windy outside. Ben needs brick wind bars.
I was thinking about riding yesterday. It was very nice in the morning. And it was nice all day, but then in the evening, it was very windy and it would have been in my face the whole way home. So I was happy I didn't at that point. I don't want my first ride to be an all-out wind in my face event.
"53-mile-an-hour gales outside." That's definitely segment segment weather.
That's a bit windier than what it was here yesterday. But
Yeah.
But yeah, if you find a segment with that running right into your back, you could potentially take that one.
Yeah, we had reasonable winds out of the east one day, and that's an unusual direction for us to have them from. And there's a 5-mile segment and it's on a route that we used to ride. Close to a route that we used to ride every Tuesday and Thursday morning. So there's a woman that used to ride with us. So I said to her, come on, let's go and get you a QOM. So I pulled at 27 miles an hour for 5 miles. And at the end,
Nice.
we're coming to the end of it, and she says, I can't let you do all the work. So she pulls out into the front. But then I'm thinking, wait a minute. If you cross that finish line before me, you're going to get the KOM and the QOM. Can't have that.
Yeah.
So I sprinted back around her, crossed the line just before her. So I got the KOM and she got the QOM.
That's a good tactic. Oh, I can't let you do all the work.
Okay. Where did Rick go? Let's see where Rick is. There. There he is.
Paddle, paddle, paddle.
Uh-oh. Barras is on one.
Ah.
It's going to pull away from you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at him go.
6.4.
Yeah.
Still go.
How long could he hold that for? I think that's more than a sprinty bit.
Yeah. Yeah, only 1.7 miles in.
Oh, he dipped up to 6.5 there.
Oh, wow. Still going.
He's not even doing a workout.
There's a workout thing there.
Not on my screen, there isn't. And he's off again.
Yeah.
Time for you to catch him now.
Yeah, that person looks pretty sprinty. I mean, pretty cyclisty, I guess you could say.
Oh, 2.5 watts a kilo is 150 watts for him.
There's the telltale sign. We got the nice bike. We've got the skinny arms. We've got the legs with the bulges over the knees. And the picture is taken in some sort of mountain range.
It's the balloons.
I saw a video the other day of someone in a balloon not being able to get the altitude up, and they came ripping through a park with people in it. Almost hit a bunch of people, but then there was one person who didn't get the memo of why everyone was running away, and him in his chair,
It's always
right
one.
from behind, were just whacked right out. He went flying, and then landed on on his butt.
He
And
went
just
flying
had a-
because the balloon didn't.
he had a pretty confused look on his face after he landed.
Well, I think I'll pull the stream down. Get ready for Odivas. So then we'll see you. Ben says he's got the cycle to work in the wind yet later. Yeah, good luck with that
Yes.
one. And you know, of course, you know that the wind is going to change direction while you're at work, so you'll be riding into it on the way
Right.
to work and riding into it on the way home as well.
Oh, that happens too much.
All right, Ben. Let's pull the stream down. We'll get ready for Odivas in a little while. We've got 45 minutes time. So, thanks for dropping in. Say hi to Des and Dylan for us. And we'll see you again soon. Take care, mate. Have a good one. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.